Keep shaking the camera. But yeah, I had told everybody we were going to make another plaque for Little Buddy and Lucky. And I got this one. I'm going to put one up, you know, Lucky at one end and Little Buddy at the other. I haven't taken it out of the package yet. But it's got the hanger and the ring for the top. But we'll put that on there later. We won't have to do that now. Make sure there's no dust or anything on it. And I've got this that says Little Buddy and Lucky YouTube stars, and I'll put that in the middle. Just kind of cut it around a little bit. I don't want it perfectly straight or anything. And I think I'm going to put it in the middle. And then I got some stars. I got red stars, but you know what? I think I'm just going to use the black ones. We'll see. I may change my mind before I get it done, so. And you could probably see better if I had the camera. Well, we'll leave it like this. But I figured since they're YouTube stars, they should have stars, right? You can just enlarge your picture, I guess, if you want to see it close up. I was thinking something like this. And then I got a picture of Lucky that I've cut out, printed out. And I'm not sure which side I want him on. See, I'm not sure about the spacing of all this yet. the stars off of there for right this minute. I don't know, I'm thinking something like this. Little Buddy's picture's not quite as big. But I think it'll do. I think it'll do nicely, y'all. Well, I was going to use this glue, but I don't know if I will or not. Don't seem to be wanting to come out. You can use decoupage glue, or you can use this Elmer's glue that I'm using if I can get it to come out. It's kind of dried in there. Oh my gosh. Let's see what we can do. Maybe if I get a toothpick, I can stick a toothpick in there and get it. Get it open. I'm making a mess is what I'm doing. Getting it all over me. Maybe I can get that to come out. Don't break my neck first. I've got the glue all over my fingers. I'm going to move this out of the way because I don't want to get glue on it. Not till I'm ready for it. I'm itching. Now is where your sponge or your roller comes in. Try to get those air bubbles out. And you know, this glue is water cleanupable. So that's one reason I don't really mind getting it on my fingers. And we're just going to let that dry a little bit. And then we're going to put some on this other side. See, I'm using the glue this time. It's just Elmer's, plain old Elmer's glue. So you can use decoupage glue, you can use Elmer's glue. Any of these glues that dry clear will basically work. You don't have to go to a big expense. Just get plenty of glue on your board, or whatever you're going to put your picture on. And then get your picture. Do it each time with a different corner of that. And then we can put that in the sink to clean it. Well, I'm going to need it because I'll have my stars and stuff. Oh, I'm too cramped up here, y'all. And I'm going to get my sink fixed pretty soon. I intended on going to Home Depot today to look for a sink and faucet, and I didn't make it. I got doing other stuff. That may be a little bit too much glue. I found that the Elmer's glue doesn't get as many air bubbles in it. That's good. It gets a little messy as far as getting it on your fingers and everything. Now, where to put the stars? I'll put one right there. One at the bottom there and one over here. Just remember, each time you bring your sponge across it, to use a different corner of your sponge. I need to get some soap on it. Because it's just soap and water cleanup with this glue. Here, my sponge is as good as new. I don't know if I want to put these other stars. Got to make sure you get it straight. I thought I had that straight, but it's just a little off. And sometimes you think you get all the air bubbles out and you don't. Or some of the glue is still there. Like right there. And I just about messed up the little picture of Lucky, so I'm liable to have to redo that one. Let me go get my other paint so I can touch it up. Oh, I think that'll be all right. I'm going to have to touch it up. I think the more I try to fix it, the more it's going to mess it up. Don't remember how I got these through the other holes. But they don't leave you very big holes to stick this twine through. And it gets all frayed at the edge. So you can't get it through there. I might could put some glue on it and get it in there. Stick the toothpick through there with it. Well, then you notice I had tied a knot on that end. I usually put these on first, and I didn't think about that tonight. There we go. We got it through. And what I'm going to do is tie another knot just like that one. Cut a little bit of it off. Oh no. I forgot I was going to tie my ring on it first. Oh well. It's a good thing these are a little long tonight. Loop my... Ah! Oh, gracious me. That's what I was trying to do. Put a little loop on it. We still got to finish these pictures. We haven't finished them yet. I'm just letting that glue dry a little bit. Break some of that end of it off. Poke it through. Oh, and it's not cooperating. Had little edges that weren't coming through. But like before, we're bringing it through and we're going to tie a knot in our cord. And that's going to keep it from passing back through. That one come through better. And then tie our knot. Usually I can find my little plaques, my wooden pieces, either at Walmart or Dollar Tree. Pretty reasonable. Now you can leave it like that, or you could bring it up and actually tie this onto here. Either one you wanted to do. But once you get it on the wall, it's going to lay flat against the wall. Either way. Now I got to clean my brush. And thank goodness that's water cleanup too. Just soap and water. Got water all over my sink. And I decided not to paint my plaque dark this time. Some people like them the white color or the lighter color. Some people like them the dark. And I found in my years of doing this, you're always going to have a few little bubbles when you put that top coat on. They're never going to always go away. There's always going to be a few bubbles in there. Now on this one, you don't even have to paint the back or the top or the edges or anything if you're going to leave it the same color. It's just preference, y'all. But I gotta have something finishing up the bottom of it. I will be right back. I needed 2 of these. There's only 1 in there. I can get it out of here. There's 1 blue one. I know I had another blue one in here. There you go. 2 blue ones. Oh. Where'd my toothpick go? Get some of this glue. On that little hole, because I'm going to stop. That has 2 little holes at the bottom, and I'm just going to put 1 of those on each hole to cover the hole up. It's like a little rhinestone hole. I mean, it's another hole for this cord, but it was not intended to make it to use it as a plaque. It was like a hanging shelf, but it was the right size for me to use as the plaque. So that's what I decided to use it for. And like I said, that glue will dry. I put it on there and then I pulled it off. And I think I'm going to give Lucky one on his paw. Get some more of this glue stuff here. Ah. That'll work. But I got one rhinestone on Lucky's little paw up here, like he's got a bracelet on. I think that's kind of cute. Yeah, I learned a long time ago when you're doing this, don't worry about if there's a few little ripples in the picture, because you can put it on there when you first put the glue down, get it all smooth, and it'll be perfectly smooth and straight. You'll wait 5 minutes and you'll look back and you'll see little ripples, and it's impossible to get rid of every one of them. You just cannot do it. Like, there's some in this and there's no way you're going to get them out. They're just in there. But there you go. There's the one for Little Buddy and Lucky together, YouTube stars. I wish I'd have made the pictures more even. Lucky's was not quite as wide. I mean, Little Buddy's was not quite as wide as Lucky's. That's one reason I was thinking about putting these other stars on there, but they're red stars. And I don't think I want red stars on there. I mean, one might not look too bad, I don't know. It seemed like every picture I came across of Lucky that I liked didn't match any of the pictures, the layouts of them, of Little Buddies. And then the ones I could find that I liked of Little Buddy didn't match anything of Lucky's. So it's like, okay, what do I do? Could balance it out with just one, maybe. One star. That'll be alright, I guess. So it doesn't look one-sided, you know, like it's heavy on one side. Because let's face it, Lucky, I mean, Little Buddy was the #1 YouTube star here. He was YouTube star before Lucky ever come around. Put one little final coat on it. And I think that will be it. Because it doesn't take much to coat the top of it. Not much at all. Yeah, I found the more you try to be perfect with it, the more you're going to mess it up. Now, when this dries, it's going to look good. It's got to dry. Had to have some stars on it since they're both YouTube stars, right? And getting a little bit of this sealer on the end of your knots, it'll help it too. It'll keep it from unfraying and your knot coming out. So don't be afraid to get it on your little knot. It's not going to hurt it. It'll help it. It'll keep it from coming untied. So there you go. I just got to let it dry. Whoop. Let it dry good overnight and it'll be good to go. And again, you can get little plaques like this at like Dollar Tree, all different shapes. You can get them at Walmart every day, all different shapes. It just depends, you know. Sometimes Dollar Tree has different shapes than Walmart. So I usually check both of them before I buy any, just to make sure I find the shape I want. But I wanted this because I wanted it long, so I could put a picture of Little Buddy on one end and Lucky on the other. I just wish my pictures had been a little bit more even. But it'll work. It'll do. I didn't want to cut any of Lucky off to do that, so. But anyway, there you go. It's just that simple. Just don't stress over it. Just put it on there and get it done. So, y'all, I hope you've enjoyed this. Please like, share, and subscribe to my videos. Let's get over here and see if we can get but I unhang my tripod here. Yeah, I'm doing all this in my kitchen, on my kitchen table. Oh, let's see if I can get down here to show the pictures. There you go. Little Buddy and Lucky, YouTube stars. So you might be the winner. It'll be about a week before we give these away. So in the meantime, you got to be watching the videos, because I'll come up with about 5 questions, one question out of each video. And I'm not telling you what videos it will be, because I don't know yet. But it'll be about 5 different videos that I'll get a question out of each one. And then when we have the live where we give these away, I'll ask the 5 questions, and whoever can come up with the most answers correctly to the 5 questions will win this YouTube star plaque of Little Buddy and Lucky. So y'all have a blessed night. Please like, share, and subscribe to my videos. I'll see you on the next one. Love y'all. Bye now.